like to go first. Alright, so the deck that we are playing right now is called Rainbow Road. The basis of this deck is to get a Xerneas into play with Rainbow Force, which is this attack does 30 more damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. And then we play a bunch of different types of Pokemon on our bench to one-hit KO our opponents. I mean, Ninja Boy is the best. Why would anything other than Ninja Boy be the best? Seismitoad, your opponent can't play item cards during the next turn. Alright, so let's play this on here. Let's play Jirachi out. Yeah, probably. This goes and gets me a supporter. Probably want Colorless. And then, yeah, so let's Sky Field. And then I can Ultra Ball. Someone should keep track of Storm here. And then, please be in my deck, Hoopa. Please be in my deck, Hoopa. Alright, so we'll grab Hoopa. Hoopa! Alrighty, and then we will... Hoopa comes into play, and Hoopa searches my deck for 3 EX Pokemons. No, I want a Shaymin, I think, here. And we'll go ahead and put out Keldeo and Salamence, put a Float Stone on this dork, and then we'll play the Shaymin, and we'll draw up to 6 cards in our hand. And we'll go ahead and we'll play this Battle Compressor, and grab this Ho-Oh. And some energies. I should grab a Fairy Energy, I suppose. That way I can Energy Switch. My Jolteon is prized. And go ahead and activate this Ho-Oh. I got Tails, so if we flipped heads with that, we'd be able to... so this is your opponent can't play item card. So I'm going to go ahead and rush this in and then retreat it back with the Float Stone so that way my Xerneas doesn't take damage next turn. Do I want to slide Float Stone out onto anything else here? Yeah, I'm going to leave Float Stone on Hoopa. And I could Colorless here. But I don't think I really want to draw 5 cards right now. Is that sacrilege? Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn. The Colorless can draw us more cards later. No Toxic Laser. Yep, I'm glad we put Xerneas back. It's a good first turn. Alright, they're going to Hoopa up themselves here. Everybody's Storm, and you draw some cards, and you draw some cards. Everybody draws the cards. Alright, Manaphy, Jirachi of their own, Shaymin. I don't think I want to draw cards right now. Yep. Well, no, I mean, I could draw more cards with it later. Is what I meant to say. God, that's rude. That's rude. I'm glad there's this Colorless in my hand. Yeah, almost certainly just... It's a good thing I've got this draw 9 in my pocket here. Come on, play a 10th bench Pokemon out for me, bud. Be a pal. Be a pal. Wow, double max elixir. This does 60. Yep. Yeah, I only played out the Sky Bench because we were going to need to get rid of it anyways. All right, a DCE here. I'm not going to play out the double Colorless energy because I want to find a fairy energy to put on this Xerneas here. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. And then shuffle our 1 card into our deck and draw a hand of 9. All right, so how much damage will this do? This will do 150, 160 only. Only does 160, so we're definitely putting this on here. And we'll go ahead and we'll battle Compressor, and we'll grab these 2 and a 3rd type of energy for the bin. If he wouldn't have delinquented to get rid of our stadium, we could have... If we would have delinquented to get rid of the stadium, we could have... So am I just like 2-hitting this? I think I'm 2-shotting this. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and return this. Yeah, I think I already played my supporter for the turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and Rainbow Force here. Do our 160. Opponent's at 180 life, so we'll knock him out next turn. Energy Switch. Oh, crap. This deck does 30 to each to 2 of your bench Pokemon. Oh. Opponent can't play item. Sycamore, sure. Oh, I can't play items. Huh. Maybe I should have Ultra Balled last turn. Nope, we're just going to get knocked out, actually. Huh. That's awkward. Put up a guy with Float Stone. The field card allows us to heal a water Pokemon every turn. So, try Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh comes into play with some energy attached to him. My Jolteon's prized, isn't it? Pretty sure my Jolteon is prized. Return this Exeggcute to my hand so I can discard it to this computer search. What am I getting here? I don't have an energy switch. Oh, and then draw DCE with... Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess it one-hit KOs this, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. How many DCs are in here? 2. There's only 2 and 20 cards. I guess that's a pretty good chance of hitting. Okay, yeah, we'll take the energy switch. And then we'll go ahead and we'll switch from the fire to here. And then I guess I could technically Ultra Ball to thin if I want here. But that seems a little loose, discarding extra Xerneas. What's the... I'm gonna open up a hypergeometric calculator here real quick. So we've got It's 19, 2, sample size 7. We want 1. All right, so we're 61% to hit with 19 cards, and we're 64% to hit if I thin a Pokemon out. So I think I'm going to thin a Pokemon out. Yeah, I'm going to thin for the extra 3%, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball here and bin these two. Thin this. Ding. Alright, so I'll put this here. And then we can go ahead and retreat this. And then Beastly Fang is lethal here. Casual 310. Kill you. Should Colorless. Colorless is actually a really interesting calculation. Because Colorless puts the cards from my hand back into my deck. So the calculation there then becomes what's more likely. Am I more likely to find one of my 2-ofs drawing 10 cards out of slightly more, or drawing 2 cards out of, or drawing 3 less cards out of slightly less? Use both Ultra Balls. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's a really good line, actually. Huh. Yeah, I forgot we had a Colorless in here for the Verse Seeker. I honestly didn't think about Colorless. I haven't found a Ninja Boy yet, right? Yeah, I have not played a Ninja yet. There's just so many things going on. I'm going to go ahead and rush in here. I'm going to think what we're doing here for a second. Trainer Mail to start. I could find another energy. Do I have another energy switch in here? I think I have 3 of them. Yeah, there's a third. Oh, the other energy switch was priced, I think. Let's start on Trainer Mail and see what we find. An N and a Sycamore. There's 1 more DCE in my deck, right? Yeah, we said that earlier. So I'm definitely doing this. Rush in. And then that removes the status conditions, and then I can retreat back out. Although I guess I'd want to wait to do that until I make sure I get what I got coming. So let's go ahead and play this Ultra Ball. Discard this. I might want this Jolteon at some point. And probably a Sycamore at this point. I can find nothing. Done. And now I can Verse Seeker for Colorless and try and find this other DCE. Alright, so we got, looking at 10 cards. We found the DCE. I found a Sky Field too, actually, so let's go ahead and play that and bump his thing out there. Play this. There's a Ho-Oh in here with 2 types of energy. That's probably fine. There's an energy switch in my prizes, so that might be useful at some point. A retreat, and then knock him out with Salamence. This Salamence edition was really good, Ryan. Much, much better than that other, what was the other card we were playing? The Yveltal, I think we'd been playing for a while. We got a Lysandre in the bin here, too, so we can Verse Seeker Lysandre and hopefully knock out whatever they do this turn. Discard extra Pokemons. Definitely don't need that. Probably don't need this. Keep maximum amount of types. May have to Karen soon? Get out of here. It's fine. Karen soon. We're just gonna knock out one of his EX Pokemon this turn. Look at this thing is doing how much? It's just like 260ing people. Nice EX Pokemon you got over there. Oh. So we didn't get to Ninja Boy this game, but the Salamence swap definitely was good. Easily the reason we're winning this game. All my opponents taking a second to think here about how they're going to get out of this situation. I'd like to say thank you for choosing to spend part of your Wednesday afternoon here with us, or morning or night, wherever you're at in the world. If you're enjoying the stream, I'd encourage you to show that support by using the follow or subscribe buttons below the stream. If you missed any of this stream, you want to check out some of my other Pokemon or digital TCG content, you can find me on YouTube, which is linked below or in the information section if you are on mobile. I archive all of my streams there by game, and then I break them down by deck and by format, so you can watch just the content you care about. My Pokemon streams for the month of January are being sponsored by the Super Rod Cast, which is the logo at the top there. They are a competitive Pokemon TCG podcast, so if you want to break into competitive Pokemon, you should be giving them a listen. I believe they do episodes every week. You can find them on SoundCloud, iTunes, Twitter, and Facebook. It's a pretty good opener. It's got a Xerneas and a Battle Compressor in it. We're on the draw this game with a good flip from a Ho-Oh off this Battle Compressor. We can actually start attacking on the very first turn of the game, which is pretty good. This says what? Prevent all effects, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's EX Pokemon. That's fine. Xerneas is not an EX Pokemon. Search your deck for a fighting Pokemon and an item card, reveal them, and put them into your hand. That's pretty good. Carbink. Okay, so he's just like on the Carbink plan. Whatever that entails. It's not particularly good against the deck that I'm playing. Nope, yep, just trying things. I thought both my Ho-Ohs were prized there for a second. I was going to tilt off. Alright, so we want to grab a Fairy Energy, and my Fire Energy is prized. Things that we want to take note of. Let's go ahead and win a coin flip for once in our life. God bless America. Man, that sucks. Okay, put the DC on here and Sycamore, I guess. Another Battle Compressor and another Energy Switch. Okay, so grab this. I don't want to bend those. Maybe save Karen for later. I like putting some of these supporters in here for Verse Seeker tutoring, basically. For Verse Seekers. I'm going to bin one of my Ninja Boys. Well, I have Jirachi in my hand too, so I just go get one of these. Yeah, let's do that. And then remind myself of which Pokemon in here. Third egg. Oh, egg for the third card? Yeah, I like that. I like egg for the third card. Let's go ahead and play... Let's go ahead and activate this. No, I can't activate the Ho-Oh again. Already did that, right? Let's play Keldeo out. And then I can go ahead and play Jirachi here. Yeah, so I'd like to search for a supporter. I'm going to grab Ninja Boy for the time being. That'll be good with the Ho-Oh potentially. think I'm just passing the turn here. I really don't want to discard any of these cards to Ultra Ball, and I can't Colorless, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and pass. Yeah, there's a lot of draws in the paper game apparently. And honestly, it's probably more of the end than the tutoring. Like the tutoring at least like you're just like searching all at once and then you can shuffle at the end. Groudon. Flip a coin if heads discard energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Well, that's obnoxious. Carbink and Battle Compressor, okay. What does this card do? Attach 2 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your fighting Pokemon. Okay, that's pretty good. This card, the attacks this fighting Pokemon attaches to 20 more. Okay, and this does 130. I play Modern. I'm fast at shuffling. Oh, what a fucking dagger. Let's load his guy up here. Alright, so starting with this. Can I win a coin flip? Never ever. Oh, Execcute's coming back to our hand. We'll go ahead and lead on Computer Search here to start. I suppose I could Ultra Ball here. Definitely discarding that. Maybe discarding this Energy Switch since I have this Ninja Boy. Maybe I'm just spinning the Ninja Boy, actually. Yeah, I think I'm just spinning the Ninja Boy at this point. We'll grab Hoopa, and then Hoopa's going to bring some friends along with him. So Hoopa's going to do this. I would like to search for some EX Pokemon. Grab this, this, and this. Jolteon's not going to be particularly good, I don't think. So we're going to go ahead and slide this out on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and place Salamence out. And then I'm going to go ahead and execute, return this to my hand. And then I'm going to go ahead and Computer Search, discard these two. I want to hold on to the Energy Switch. I'm going to grab a Sky Field here. Go ahead and play this Shaymin, draw up to 6 cards in my hand. Play this Xerneas out. Play this Float Stone on Keldeo. Do I want to battle Compressor? That doesn't really accomplish anything, I don't think. I already Ho-O'd. We bricked. That's all we do is brick. Yeah, let's Compressor. Get rid of this last Compressor. Anything else I don't want in here? Ninja Boy doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah, that's fine. And then I can go ahead and Colorless. Shuffle those two back in, draw 7. Rush in with this. Did I been a Lysandre at any point? I did. Sweet. And then I'm going to retreat and put Hoopa up. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Yeah, I almost wonder, some of these lists play 3 Ho-Ohs. I'm only playing 2 in here. It's possible I want a third for situations like this where one gets prized. That's pretty good. Put this up to start. We can one-hit KO this, I believe. This doesn't have any prevent damage to it, right? It does 20 more. Oh, these do 20 more. That's why it did extra. Okay. Okay, so I am double colorless energying this one. I'm going to start on Ho-Oh and flip another Tails. Yep. All right, so we can bring Exeggcute back to our hand. I only need to do 180, right? That's not a big deal. So I can just play this Exeggcute out and then retreat and then hit you for 190. Do I need to do anything else here? I could N, I suppose, before we get going, but my hand is already like D plus. So just Rainbow Force, knock you out, claim my prizes. There's that extra Ho-Oh and the fire energy. Look at that. Sure. DCE is gone. Oh no, I have to discard my Exeggcute. That's unfortunate. Rats. Oh, this turn is not. This turn should be real good for us. So we get to re-sky bench here. We get to re-up the double colorless energy. We get to trigger Ho-Oh and flip another Tails. Hey, look at that. That's so weird. Is that what that feels like? And then we get to verse Seeker this Lysandre, which should get a concession probably. And we will Lysandre this nerd into play. And then punch you in the face. I think I'm just supposed to punch you in the face. I'm going to put this Ho-Oh on my bench. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put the Ho-Oh on my bench in case he knocks the Sky Field out on his turn, but the game's effectively over at that point. Waiting for our opponent to load the game. Get there with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Subscriptions are the absolute best way you can show your support for the channel. So thank you for putting your Twitch Prime subscription this month towards my channel. I appreciate the support. Subs allow me to stream as often as I do. Seems okay. Yeah, I've played this deck a ton. Yeah, I didn't really need to draw cards. This is the first deck we started playing, and like there's just like really, I finally started making some minor changes to it, and like one of those changes really came up last game where we got to grab the Salamence instead of the other one that they usually play, Tievital or whatever it's called. We're up to 4 battle compressors here. I'm aware, dude. I talked about that. I would like to draw an extra card. Oh, jeez. Oh, and we get to start. Oh, and we drew. What does this do? During your turn, search your deck for 2 and attach to one of your bench Pokemon. This deck does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Alright, let's battle Compressor. Please be both Ho-Ohs in my deck. Please be both Ho-Ohs. Alright, sorry. I just had to vomit all over the place there for a second because both our Ho-Ohs are prized. Oh, God. Shaymin was our lead Pokemon, and both our Ho-Ohs are prized. Alright, do I even want to... I should probably... Yeah, there should be a third Ho-Oh in our deck. God damn it. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, what am I... Yeah, I get it. Sorry, I had to pause and throw up. Let's try. What's wrong? Time to do it the old-fashioned. Time to work for it. Time to punch the clock and head on in. Let's get rid of these battle compressors. We don't need any more of those. Grab rid of this Karen, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's grab the Colorless. Yeah, I have a Jirachi. I can get a Jirachi. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Seems like a reason to run 3 Ho-Ohs. But I like Ninja Boy. He's my favorite. I also don't have a third Ho-Oh online. I'm gonna have to pester Ryan to get one. He had a pain finding the second one, so I'm sure he'll love me when I tell him I need a third. Alright, play this. Play Hoopa. Yes. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. Salamence. Jirachi. You know, it's very possible I should have left the Ninja Boy in my deck to fetch with this Jirachi, actually. That's probably a mistake. Grab Colorless for now. Then go grab a Xerneas with this. This game has super complex lines. You're not wrong. I'm on 4 compressors. We could try a Dragonite. There was a Dragonite in here at one point, but I cut it. No, there was a Dragonite in the standard version. Alright, computer search. That's just what I needed. More demonic tutors. What am I even looking for at this point? It's probably just like take this Skyfield and pass the turn, right? It's like backup Skyfield, go. Yeah, I think it's backup Skyfield, go. Yeah, I kind of like that. It lets me like ditch Xerneas with Battle Compressor. It lets me Hoopa for Xerneas with Battle Compressor. God, that's hot. Yeah, we're gonna throw a Dragonite in here after this game. So remind me to put a Dragonite in here. I don't have a third Ho-Oh to put in right now, but we can definitely add a Dragonite. Oh, Ultra Ball, sure, you do your thing. I did mine. Only fair. We can cut the second Ninja Boy for a Dragonite. Ooh, Jolteon scary. We are going to need to kill this ASAP. This prevents damage from basic Pokemon. Don't have a wheel as your last card. Oh, sweet. Okay, so... Is there a Lysandre in here? There's not. Shit. Oh, I can get Lysandre with this. Okay, so we're going to put this here, and then I'm going to computer search, discarding these two, and go grab my Lysandre that I'm pretty sure is in my deck. Opponent concedes. All right. So what was going to happen there is we were going to get Lysandre, and then we were going to rush in the Keldon, and then switch back to the Xerneas, and then Lysandre up their Jolteon and knock the Jolteon out. Could have AD'd to get one of the Shaymins back. I don't think I did. Good call. Good. No, yeah, you're right. I definitely didn't. So I want to add a Dragonite to this. The only problem with Dragonite-EX is that he takes up space on the bench. And he's the same type as Shaymin. It's the only problem with him. Willing to try anything once, but it is not free. Hey, Sir Pange. Well, how's Hex? Hex is great. Hex is easily my favorite digital TCG. Before we play this next game, my youngest is awake from his nap. I'm going to run upstairs and grab him real quick. Thanks for hanging out, folks. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to play for another hour or so at least. Like, worst case, we just cut it again. It's not like it's a huge commitment. It seems sweet in theory. Like I said, Battle Compressor lets us then Hoopa into Xerneas. Always lead on Jolteon, has a free retreat cost. Not going to put either of these into play because they have effects when we play them out. Opponent has no basics. Quick look here. If I knew, I would tell you. Love an extra card. We're on the play. Well, it's Compressor before we mail, because we're definitely thinning non-trainers out of our deck here. Look at that. Got both Ho-Ohs in here. Oh, one of our energy types. Our fire energy is in our hand, and our lightning energy must be prized. 2 of our DCEs are prized. That's something that we want to take note of while we're thinking about what's in our deck. We've got one of our Xerneas is prized. Got that, though, so done. I'm going to go ahead and Hoopa here before we Trainer Mail as well, because, again, thinning first. Definitely grabbing that and that. I could technically Battle Compressor for the Dragonite with the Dragonite, but I don't think we need that since we already have the Xerneas here. So let's go ahead and do this. Thin the deck out a little bit here. Let's Trainer Mail for Battle Compressor, ideally. I mean, that could... Computer Search is like dealer's choice for Battle Compressor, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. The win conditions are the prizes. The best way, can someone... Oh, I have a... Check this out. How to Pokemon. I thought I liked that. There we go. Let's play this, and play this, and then play Float Stone on here, and then I'm going to Jirachi for a... one of these, and then just discard it to the Computer Search so we have it for later. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab... I'm going to grab the Lysandre for now just so we have it in the bin for utility for later. And then this energy going to the bin is actually good because we have the Ho-Oh in there as well. So let's go ahead and Computer Search and discard these 2. And this is my first turn of the game. So we're going to grab a Battle Compressor here. And then we're going to go ahead and Battle Compressor and put Exeggcute, Ho-Oh. Probably another supporter utility card, another supporter that we can grab back later with a Verse Seeker. I don't mind having Colorless in the bin for later. And then we get to go ahead and try and activate these Ho-Oh. Another Tails, activate this Ho-Oh. Yay! Look at that. Alright, so turn 1, Ho-Oh. Attach all these energies to this. Go ahead and Shaymin and draw up to 6 cards in hand. Did I put a Ninja Boy in the bin? I didn't. Make a Trainer Mail here. That seems fine. Battle Compressor. Yep, okay. And then Battle Compressor here lets me search my deck for 3 things and put them in the bin. Oh, I don't have a Xerneas left in my deck. That's unfortunate. Huh. Karen, AZ. I think I'm done battle compressing for now. No, I might want to battle compress again, so let's hit done. And what I can do here is I can... Did I put... Oh, did I really not grab Ninja Boy? Fuck me, I meant to grab Ninja Boy. Shit. Seriously? God, I'm dumb. Alright, well, let's put this here. And then let's just Verse Seeker for Colorless and then Colorless and pass the turn. I was talking, I had too much going on and just not... Alright. Pass the turn. Oh, I haven't played an energy yet. Put this on. Haven't played an energy yet. Right. Done. Done. That is actually nothing but Doomsday Mirrors. Yep. Yep, basically. TLDR mono Doomsday Mirrors. And that was all turn 1, and I'm sure I made mistakes at least 6 or 7 points in that game. Almost certainly, right? Do I have energy switches in my deck still? I do. Okay. This game is all about interacting with your opponent. You can't win the game without knocking out your opponent's Pokemon. You directly interact with their stuff. You apply pressure and Pokemon have disruptive abilities. That's just the greatest way to say it. Hold on one second. Toddler, who gave you the entire bag of pretzels? Dad left it laying out? Here. You do not get to hold the entire bag of pretzels. Never not heads. A lot of people overstate the amount of interaction that exists in Magic, so I'm really, yeah, that's basically the TLDR on that. They overstate the amount that exists. Man, it sucks having both of these as my opener. I could discard 1 to this Ultra Ball. Probably would rather discard the Exeggcute, so let's go ahead and slide this out. I mean, going first is a disadvantage sometimes. Like, you can't attack on the first turn of the game. You have to draw a card, but you can't attack. So, like, there's sometimes where, like, my opponent goes first, and then I have a nuts first turn where I get to attack on my first turn because I went second, and I just knock out their starter Pokemon. A lot of the concessions that occur on this client, and I do them too, just because like I'm learning and making a bunch of mistakes, are this is a free to play ladder system where you only get points for winning. So a lot of people, when they make little mistakes or their opponent has a good draw and they have a medium draw, they don't actually sit there and try and play them out. Like, I'm using this client to like learn the game, but I wouldn't, like, when I go to the regional in March that's near my house, I'm definitely going to be playtesting in paper or playing on here with other people that I know on here, so that way I'm getting actual testing in. Is there an ELO system that I guess that there has to be, right? Because that's how it says advantage or disadvantage and whatnot. Paper Pokemon streams. Maybe. Maybe at some point. So my opponent's playing Expanded Volcanion. That's interesting. Alright. Battle Compressor. It's a good one to have. Do we have a second Ho-Oh? God bless it. Can we ever? Okay, I get it. I need a third Ho-Oh. I get it. Alright, so I think this is going to be a game where we battle Compressor for... Do we have a Hoopa? Please don't. Okay, we have a Hoopa. So do I have a Sky Field? I don't have a Sky Field. That's a little awk. I'm going to get this, and... Actually, I'm just going to get 2 Xerneas. And probably bin an extra battle compressor, basically. And we'll bin something for later that's useful. Let's bin a Colorless. And then I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball here, discarding these 2. And this Ultra Ball is going to get Hoopa. And then Hoopa is going to get Keldeo and Dragonite. So Hoopa is going to get Keldeo and Dragonite. This is a good use of the Battle Compressor. I still don't know that this is better than just having a third Ho-Oh, though, because I think I would have rather Ho-Oh'd here rather than do this kind of awkward thing that I'm doing. And then when Dragonite comes into play, he returns 2 basics from my discard pile to my hand. Play these out. Hoopa is real good. You're not wrong. Let's go ahead and play. Oh, huh. Binning the Colorless was great because I have a Verse Seeker in my hand already, so I can just like do this and draw 9. All right, wheel. That's all I got. Just casual draw 9. NBD. Play this out. I guess I'm just like putting a fire energy on one of my guys. It's like doing this. I guess I can Compressor for some more things in here that I may or may not want. So let's ditch. The Ninja Boy is prized, it looks like. So I guess I'm just getting thinning Compressors out of my deck at this point, which is fine. Grab AZ for in there. I got all my DCEs are in my deck though. That's good to know. Done. Sky Field allows each player to have 8 bench Pokemon. I'm okay with Ho-Oh getting knocked out, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn here. Yeah, pass the turn. What's going on, Immortals? So one of the things that you have to get over when you start playing Pokemon and you watch it and it's tough to do is that the way card advantage works in this game is different from traditional games like Magic. Like normally all of like these wheels and demonic tutor effects would be very busted in a game of Magic, and that's just not how Pokemon works. Like it just all of the axes of the how you're evaluating, how you're actually winning the game and stuff like that is just very different compared to Magic, especially because of how the resource system works where you're attaching resources directly to Pokemon. I even still have a hard time evaluating after playing for 2 weeks now how far ahead I actually am or not in a particular game of Pokemon. I mean, to be fair, if you don't play a lot of Magic, you're never going to be able to follow a match of Magic that's being commentated. It's true for almost any TCG. And we randomly take out 6 cards and then you play. Yeah, it adds a really interesting and different dynamic to the game for sure. That's also something it does, yep. You know your only Tendrils is going to be over there. Alright, so what am I doing here? Am I just like... I guess I could Trainer Mail to start, but let's be realistic. I'm probably just Colorlessing here, right? I'm going to grab the Computer Search here. And I'm going to Computer Search... Am I just like Computer Searching for DCE here? Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, no, I don't have any energies in my bin. Huh, I didn't think about that. I could Verse Seeker for AZ and AZ pick this up and then discard it to Computer Search. I guess let's go ahead and grab Exeggcute back to my hand for now. And then Computer Search, discard, Exeggcute, and Lysandre for now. I actually have more DCEs than Fairy Energies in here, so I guess I'm grabbing a Fairy Energy here. I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and Verse Seeker for Colorless. This is another game where if I had a third Ho-Oh, we'd have been a lot better off. So probably need to do that before I play this deck again after the stream. Alright, search up a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, and I guess I'm just passing the turn again. Just not a whole lot to do. If he goes like Float Stone into... Lysandre my Xerneas, I'm going to be real sad, but there's not really anything I can do about that. I have a Lysandre in my bin, so in my next turn, assuming my opponent doesn't go absolutely ham insane here, is going to be rush in, switch N is fine. It's a little awk, I guess, because I could not have an energy in my hand. Hopefully I hit an energy here, or something that allows me to find an energy. Yay, energies. And I have a Verse Seeker so I can Colorless, so that's nice. Alright, trying to dodge Float Stone plus Lysandre here. Dad's almost done, bud. Alright, sweet. Well, he about to be real dead, so let's do this. We'll rush this in. And we have a Verse Seeker here as well for the Lysandre. And then we'll retreat this for this. And then we'll go ahead and Verse Seeker for the Lysandre that's in our bin. And Lysandre lets us pick one of our opponent's bench Pokemon and put it up here. So we'll put up their guy that has energy on it. And then this currently has 130 hit points. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of Pokemon on my bench. So this is going to do 160 points of damage and knock this out. I could get the Exeggcute back from my discard pile and do an extra 30 there, but I don't need to do an extra 30 to be lethal. So we're probably going to see a Fire Energy slide onto this and then go on a little bit of Power Heater, but that's fine as well. Just one-hit KO this one. Alright, so that gives it 170 hit points, so I am going to have to get the Exeggcute back from my discard pile in order to knock this guy out. But that's fine. We're in a pretty good spot this game, because even if he's able to deal with this Xerneas over the course of the next 2 turns, we're going to have Fairy Energy plus another DCE for this one. To expedite the toddler attention, yep. He's out of pretzels. I'll be back in a second. What does this card do? I guess I should read my opponent's cards. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you put 2 basic energy to your discard pile. Wow, that's really good. That's like really good. Okay, is he gonna be able to if he knocks us out this turn, that would be bad for us. Yeah, wow, he's gonna one-hit KO us back. That's unfortunate. It's exactly 120. I don't think I have any Fighting Fury belts left in this deck, and that could be a big mistake. The Starmie engine there is pretty good. We go ahead and put him up here because he's got a Float Stone on him. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and Super Rod to get this train rolling. Put this, and this back in the deck. Put this on here. We got to try and dodge Lysandre, basically. Should have trainer mailed before I just did that. I'll grab a Sycamore for now, and I'm going to retreat to Hoopa. Actually, I'm going to retreat to Ho-Oh, I think. So this does damage in bulks of 30 points. So that would be 150. So it takes the same amount to kill either of these. So I'd much rather he kill Ho-Oh, since Ho-Oh can put itself back onto the battlefield. So Ho-Oh, go. I don't want to discard this double colorless energy to Sycamore, so just not going to play a supporter this turn. Yeah, so pretty sure we'd have won this game if we would have had a third Ho-Oh. We'd had a much more explosive start. Oh, geez, so he's going to knock our Xerneas out again. That's really unfortunate. No, I actually muted the microphone so you didn't have to listen to him complain. He really wish he would stop refusing to nap. Well, we're playing that. I think I'm just... getting Colorless here. So I can technically easy and get that back, but that doesn't really do anything. Alright, well, we have some stuff and some energies. The fact that our energy switches were just dead this entire game feels real bad. Huh. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get this Exeggcute back, and I'm going to retreat back to the Exeggcute, so that way if he wants to knock something out, he only gets 1 prize from it. Go. Hi, D. You want to come say hi to the internet? Hi, internet. I'm the nice toddler that's not a crab, because I took a nap. Good talking, D. That's not the show you want? I don't know what show you want. Alright, it looks like we're just going to get Lysandre out of this game anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off, folks. Hi. Yeah, good waving, D. Yeah, unfortunately, we're never able to get up off the ground here because of these energy switches not having Ho-Ohs in order to power them, so... I'm going to go ahead and take off. You can catch the archives of everything we did today. We played a bunch of Plume Box earlier today, and then some expanded Rainbow Road with some changes that not quite there yet, but we're getting there. So, peace, folks, and I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon at the latest with my normal Thursday afternoon Hex stream.